I don't know how much of a celebration will be happening. For Oleg and I, not to mention the other adults, but for the children who were born into this era, once you've tasted freedom, it's difficult to accept a life of separation. If you have time.
Finally, I can get back to Ah, it's you! The liberators of the underworld! You're the first... Oh, I'm afraid you might have to make an exception, mister. My license... So, ready to climb aboard? Brothers, sisters, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, gather around...
Whoa! Look at the big blue sea.
That's not a ceiling.
So this is the overworld?
Less rust and geomarrow particles floating around. I never thought I'd live to see the administrative district again. All those years.
It's funny. The moment I boarded the cable car, my mind was, but now I just want to sit down, zone out.
Enjoy the peace and quiet, Natasha.
It's Japard! Is he here to meet us?
Hard rest.
He's still on duty. Huh. He must have recovered quickly.
Let's go say hi!
Welcome back to the administrative district, Trailblazers.
Trailblazers. First time anyone's called us.
The architects think it's only right that we should address you properly. Please allow me to apologize again for what happened in the restricted zone. You were only trying to help. You are excellent fighters. I'd love to have you provide training for the guards, but Lady Bronya's inaugural address will begin soon. She asked me to pass...
Huh? That's sooner than I expected.
Not really. But Lady Bronya insisted on the address will be held at Everwinter Monument. I hope the three...
Look, there's a crowd gathering over there. Is the address...
Looks like it. Run.
Guards! Formation!
Whoa, this must be it!
Citizens of Belobog, I kindly ask for your attention. Lady Bronya Rand.
People of Belobog, hear me! Today we gather here to celebrate our victory, but it was a sacrifice made by a mighty guardian that delivered us this opportunity. She dispelled an evil that cost us 700. The sacrifice of Kokolia Rand ushers in a new chapter. The blizzard beyond the walls will die. In the far north, I witnessed with my own eyes the struggle between the late Supreme Guardian and the evil power that sought to destroy us. In her last moments, the Order to seal off the underworld from the overworld. With the passage of time, in her final moments, she wanted us to mark the Stellaron's end by reuniting Belobog, overworlders, and people of the underworld. I dare not ask for your forgiveness. I now know the reality, but I want us to work together. We know that without your perseverance and hard work, and on that note, I'd like to extend my heartfelt gratitude. Most of you were not aware of their arrival, but it is thanks to them. They made me realize that while we remain focused on preserving the ground beneath our feet, we should not forget. I firmly believe that with the determination of everyone, our world, the world the Trailblazers call Yarilos. But before we accomplish that goal, I, Bronya Rand, the 19th Guardian of Belobog.
Lady Bronya! Lady Bronya! Bronya, we're back!
March, Dань Хэн, and you. Sorry, I know the invitation was very last minute, but I needed to get the news out as soon as possible. The longer people waited, the more... Oh, she was there. Azalea is still new to the vastness of the overworld. She feels uncomfortable in a big crowd.
That was some speech, Bronya. If I had to talk like that...
It's all just a bunch of palatable lies. I hope you never have a similar experience, March. I prefer to be honest with the people. But I also want to preserve their hope.
Dань Хэн, wanna talk about Mr. Yang's find?
Which means... the fragmentum has already taken root by this point. Even though the Stellaron is sealed... I know. Our ancestors wouldn't have risked using one if they'd had other ways. You've gone out of your way to save this world. You nearly lost your life. I have no right to ask for more. Besides, I agree with Mr. Yang. Ultimately, the fate of Belobog is in the hands of its... In that case, as a leader, we will hold out with everything we have until the day you Trailblazers return. Even if it takes another 700 years. So long, my friends. May the present...
Congrats! That was one heck of a first Trailblazer.
Worth celebrating, I'd say. 2.5.
What? That run-of-the-mill, huh?
My scoring criteria are different.
Anyway, we should be asking you. That's the spirit. Come on, we should take some more. Let's go! One more round in the admin... Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us. Dань Хэн, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious. Here we are, Everwinter Monument. Oh, Pela and Hook are here too. Let's make... Whoa, so much ice! But it's warm here. Aren't you over?
Not at all. It may look like ice, but it's actually a monument.
Geomero! It's a shame Daddy isn't here. He'd find a buyer for it.
How do I explain? This particular piece of Geomero.
A photo? What's that?
I must remind you that taking photos of others without gaining their permission violates Belobog Public Security Ordinance. Wait, that's a nice picture.
Wow, photos are awesome. Can Hook have You like it? It's yours. Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
almost there. Didn't your parents tell you? It's you three. Come on in.
How have you been, big brother? Miss Serval's workshop is amazing. There are all kinds.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie. Photo? This feels like one of my
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I...
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool... Wow, that's pretty great. I wish the photographers at my shows had your skill.
Huh? Am I really that short?
Don't worry. If you eat like Dane Heng,
I'll...
here, keep it. A little farewell gift.
Huh? You're leaving... I understand. Well,
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big brother. Mart, if you have time, please come back and...
That's enough sights. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good...
We can sleep.
Not so fast. Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten... Come on! Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope with that. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is...
Come around and have a look.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have... Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kaski will catch them for the next one. Time to make to you, my dear audience. I dedicate my performance. You don't have to answer that, but if the answer is no...
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Dane Heng.
Morning! How did you sleep? I'm full of... You poor thing! I'll go check the lunar calendar. Today might be unlucky.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go.
Yeah. Well, pack your... Here we are at last.
Nothing lasts forever.
Hey! I'm not that hard.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to-
Look, Branya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Get some rest on the Express. Eurilo 6 was not. Pom-Pom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomaly.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is.
That's right.
That's the path of the nameless, I presume. I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after...
Looks like March has fallen in love with the way of... You can head back to your rooms for some rest. Or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee. Whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy...
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation. While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me...
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
The Express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between... The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel... Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer it. Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wide... Klapoth the Preservation is known for their... indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the fragmentum continued to advance, and one particular guardian, Kokolia, abandoned the path of preservation altogether. Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus. Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, is a Stellaron. There's no doubt. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. On the flip side, we can't judge Kokolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne. Sure, ask away. Welt may be better equipped to answer that, but I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. They will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking. It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even her. When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. But this brief window should allow the people on this planet to... You're most welcome.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has, be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. I'm afraid not. As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Eurilo 6 is more profound but the balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards... As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with... This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I too wish to go with you, but I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms. Himiko was calm from the very beginning. And she was right. Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading.
Pom-Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking star rail stability!
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout. Back to the north. Star rail stability keeps rising. The numbers have stabilized. Oh! Welcome back to the Express! You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. Thanks to you, the space fissure is healing up, and the star rail. As for the coaches, Pom-Pom's checked. Don't worry about it. Eurillo 6 probably doesn't have it. Don't forget, the destination will be announced at the navigation meet. For now, get some rest. Oh, Pom, there you go.
Thank you, conductor.
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, for your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has... Hello? Hello? It's about time we hit the road, passengers. Thanks to the 3 Trailblazers, the activity of the Fragmentum has reached... Pom-Pom will dispatch the Express shortly, and we'll be leaving.
Yanqing,
Yes, General.
watch this person carefully. Do you remember me?
I remember. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are one of them.
Hold on. I'll be there soon.
What did I tell you? We Trailblazers can go days without sleep. But when we do hit the hay, we have to make up for it. Anyway, no point wait. The conductor wants us to attend a warp navigation meeting. Same old location, apparently. Let's head over. You drew the short straw. It's your turn to wash the coffee cups this week.
Morning. You're very punctual. Oh, I can't remember the last time I got such of the trailblazing of Eurillo 6 is drawn to a close. That hardly sounds like you. What about that Stellaron inside? The meeting will start soon.
Passengers, the warp navigation meeting at... Firstly, Pom-Pom wants to congratulate you, the Nameless, for successfully resolving the problems at this...
The 3 of us actually pulled it off, huh?
It's time for your conductor...
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. It's Kafka. I came at a good time. You're all here. Every single one.
No need for the mysterious introduction, Stellaron Hunter.
Himiko, correct? Apologies for interrupting your little get-together, but I'm sure once you've heard my request, you'll forgive me. I'd like you to make a destination alteration.
I've seen your face before, Stellaron Hunter. Even if it was only on a corporation wanted poster. They were offering quite the bounty.
Doesn't concern me. Then again, a corporation bounty is a compliment, not an insult. Don't you think?
You wanted criminals sure know how to look on the bright side.
I will say, Herta certainly paid you all a compliment. A maniac that claims he can see destiny, leading a bunch of wild lunatics in pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe. And Herta doesn't give out compliments very often.
In pursuit of the most dangerous objects in the universe, huh? Well, in that sense, you... astral...
You're in the wrong place, Kafka. We're not about to accept your request, and we're not about to get into bed with a Stellaron Hunter. It was nice talking with you. Perhaps next time you'll be...
Have you guys heard of...
The Xianzhou Lawfu? It belongs to the Hexafleet of the Xianzhou Law.
But what you haven't heard is that it's currently very close to you. Not to mention, 45 system hours ago, a Stellaron burst occurred on an unexpected calamity.
What exactly are you Stellaron Hunters trying to do? The Xianzhou Alliance aren't us. They won't give you time to explain. Once you draw the attention of the hunt...
Stop speaking in riddles, Kafka.
It's simple. That Stellaron has nothing to do with us, but the Xianzhou is convinced that we're responsible. My companion, Blade, has been taken away by the Cloud Knights. I want to bring him back, resolve this Stellaron crisis.
Nothing to do with you? Yeah, right. Sounds like a... Also, we're not your friends. Why should we care if a Stellaron Hunter is innocent, No! Why are we listening to her? The Alliance is strong. Is a single Stellaron burst really too much?
You could, of course, not get involved. Knowing that the Stellaron hasn't yet affected this region of space, you could make the jump and arrive at the next world. I can tell you what the future holds. If you don't go to the Lawfu, the Oh, you brave and fearless trailblazers.
This companion of yours, Blade...
No comment. Here are the coordinates. It's up to you how to proceed. Our destinations may differ, but the orbits of the stars will...
March, get Dan Heng.
Whoa, what are you doing here? I gave him the lowdown. Hey, remember what I said, okay? We're gonna vote against it. I'm not gonna take orders from that woman.
Are you okay, Dan Heng? March brought you up to speed, I assume?
I'm fine. And yes.
Good. In that case, with regard to our Stellaron Hunter claims that a Stellaron burst has occurred on the Xianzhou Lawfu. However, it's also possible that our Stellaron Hunter is lying and using us for her own end. So, we're about to hold a democratic vote on whether to set a course for the Xianzhou. All those 3, 2, 1... 4 against 1. Well, it looks like the Astral Express crew has a majority vote.
I calmed down and thought about it a bit. If it turns out that woman isn't...
All right. I think we're all used to...
So, Dan Heng, you want to stay?
Yes. I'm staying.
In that case, Welt, ready for a trailblazing expedition? I know you've been...
Don't worry.
Destination Xianzhou, here we come!
The train is about to make the jump. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! So that's a Syanzhou ship? It looks even bigger than your real.
For the Syanzhou, these ships are their planets. Terrestrial environments are cradles that allow civilizations to survive and then develop. Some of those civilizations progress further, constructing spacefaring vessels. I've only glimpsed it a few times, but...
You okay there? What's with all...
This is the Astral Express. I repeat, this is the Astral Express. We have arrived in Syanzhou territory. Requesting landing permission from ground control.
Welcome to Lawful Skyport. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer. Please wait transfer.
The signal is still repeating, but no one is guiding us into dock.
Maybe the Stellaron hunters were telling the truth. A vessel arrives at a deserted spaceport. Isn't that how, like, loads of horror movies start?
Let's not let our imaginations get the better of us.
Please wait transfer. Please await transfer. Please wait transfer.
Still the automated signal?
Yes, it's still on repeat.
The Jade Gate now opening. On behalf of the Syanzhou Lawfu, welcome, guests from...
Huh? Is this still automated?
The signal broke off. Seems that's all there is.
We should get going. Himiko...
Relax. I've got Dань Хэн here with me. Make sure you're properly prepared before you...
Before we set off, I need to clarify. The Stellaron hunters have given us a lot to consider, and a lot to doubt. Precisely. The Stellaron hunters clearly have ulterior motives. However, knowing what they're all about, the Alliance and the Express haven't had any previous dealings, so our arrival might not receive the warmest welcome. Always keep that in mind, and don't forget...
Yeah!
Let's go.
Oh, look. It's just containers as far as the eye can see. This area isn't for receiving guests, it's for unloading cargo. Who decided to send us this way? Such a huge port and not a soul in sight. It gives me the creeps. Huh. Stop talking. If there is someone, Mr. Yang, what should we do?
We should start with the person who opened the Jade Gate. If it turns out they're not friendly, then at least they've already made things easier for us. If it turns out they were just...
Are you forgetting we've got Mr. Yang with us? Oh, right.
Let's move. Keep your wits about you.
Mr. Yang, someone's hurt. There are wounded.
The silver lining is that, based on what we can... I'm guessing the Syanzhou must have evacuated the port immediately, leaving the... Careful. We've never seen this kind of life form before.
Awaiting orders, Mr. Yang.
in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Lend me your strength.
Forever to
A delicate operation.
Miss Tingyun, fall back! They're Mara struck. We've already lost them.
Hey, you there! We need your help!
Thanks for saving Beauty from the beast.
Pleasure. But are you thanking us or giving yourself a compliment?
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Burn it up.
That's better.
Lend me your strength.
Miss Tingyun, the Mara struck have been repelled, but there could be other dangers. The situation is serious. Allow us to escort you.
Calm down, I heard you. It'd be rude of me to depart without thanking our benefactors. My name is Tingyun. I'm the ambassador for the Lawfu Skyfaring Commission Merchant Guild. May I then—
Illustrious names? Sure. I'm March 7th. This is Mr. Yang. Oh, Mr. Welt Yang. And this is...
What a heroic—
Don't mind him. He likes to get a little creative with his inner... Next time, why not remind me before I give...
I see. Well, thank you for coming to our aid. Although there is one thing if you can't offer an explanation, I'm afraid these Cloud Knights will have to...
We called for port transfer and got no response, but then someone opened the Jade Gate for us. When we arrived, there was no one to be found, so we started to make our own...
How can that be? My ship was the last one into port before the Jade Gate was shut. The Skyfaring...
We're telling the truth. You could verify it yourself by... We found it strange ourselves when the gate opened, but no one came to greet us.
You're with the Astral Express?
You've heard of us?
Indeed, I have. You've arrived at a bad time. The Xianzhou has suffered an incident. Whether you're here for leisure, treatment, or trade, for your safety, you should hurry to Central Starskiff Haven and take refuge. I'll take you to Madame Yukong of the Skyfair.
We caught wind of the incident you mentioned. That's why we're here.
Your actions have already revealed your kind hearts to me. Don't worry, Madame Yukong is kind-hearted too.
Those monsters back there.
They were no monsters.
Those were not to be confused with monsters, benefactors. We call them Mara-struck.
Why have we stopped?
Don't worry, miss. I have a favor to ask.
Favor? Count me out. What if we do...
I shouldn't have doubted you. Please accept my apologies. The soldiers stationed here must have moved these into a roadblock.
What? Does he look like a
I'd like to see us try. They're extremely heavy. Not that I'm doubting your skill, but I'd feel terrible. If I'm not mistaken, the containers in the Trove of Verdure... Oh, you've already put on quite the show. Do you think... I knew it. This will be a... We just need to pass through here, take the...
You know, you sound sweet enough, but you were talking about getting us escorted away by your Cloud Knights. If it weren't for Mr. Yang...
You misunderstand. If you were in my shoes right now, wouldn't you want to keep your guard up?
True. But we came here to trailblaze, not jailblaze.
Found.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Lend me your strength.
You mentioned the Stellaron?
You work for the Skyfaring Commission, so I assume you're aware of its destructive power.
Yes, I am. As an ambassador, I've been to many planets and seen my fair share of Stellaron corrosion.
Submit or die. Now accept your punishment.
Lend me your strength.
Burn it all.
The winds of battle never cease.
Get ready, and watch your backs.
Leave it to me.
All right, I'll give you the honor of dying now.
Immortality means forever.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Forever to through my blood. Forever to. Now accept your punishment. Secret of the safe.
Finally. Look how many tail hairs I lost on the way. Well, we had a difficult start, but things got easier. Just sit back and relax. All Amicast—
I was perfectly calm until she volunteered.
Please take your seats, everyone. We'll be— On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, allow me to welcome you to Starskiff Haven. On the Syanzhou Lawfu, anything relating to aviation, navigation, and trade falls within the scope of the Skyfaring Commission, which is one of the 6 commissions of the Lawfu.
You definitely sound like a...
That's too kind of you. My job involves ferrying business. Anyway, we're safe now. Normally, I'd be a good host and take you around.
Palace of Astrum?
Right there, the tallest building in the city. It's also the headquarters of the Skyfaring Commission. Let's hurry.
I don't mean to rush you, but if Madame Yukong holds me accountable...
Sounds scary. I thought you said...
We need to make a few preparations before paying a visit to any of the 6 commissions. Rest assured.
Very well.
Little Miss Fox moves at quite the pace. I can't keep up with her. I've spent too long on the bench. That might be a little harsh, but she did the right thing by not trusting us initially. We were an unknown quantity. It'll be all right. We're not trying to stand.
We didn't have anything to hide.
Not so fast. I need to give you 2 a heads up first.
She is a top Syanzhou leader. Oh, Miss...
No, the Syanzhou Alliance is better than that. But, Madam, why did we choose to come to the Syanzhou now? How did we know careless answers mean distrust and potential?
Aw, crud. One of us is gonna... but we haven't done anything...
March is right. If we're too scripted, it'll sound like we're... Don't worry.